A few days ago, I posted this meme on TikTok to remind everyone about the never-forgotten legend that the toy oven was in previous Sims games. Because, let's be clear,
she's an icon, she's a legend, and she is the moment. Now come on now.
And I mean, don't get me wrong, it's not that I don't want The Sims 4 to finally get fairies. I think it's insane that they're not in the game yet, and who doesn't love a nice, cozy cottagecore fairies party? Which also makes me think that they could have really added them when Cottage Living came out and give a way deeper lore to the pack with some local stories about the presence of magical creatures in the woods. But okay, it wouldn't be The Sims 4 if it didn't lack this kind of consistency with their packs. But I digress. I was saying that it's not that I don't think that fairies are important in the game, it's just that with a total of 1 game pack, 1 expansion pack, 1 stuff pack and 2 kits about children, plus 1 stuff pack and 1 kit about cooking, what exactly is the reason for the remarkable absence of the iconic little baker oven? Queens, kings, and everyone in between, welcome to the Drama House, or welcome back if you have stopped by before. This is your personal little baker, Lady Drama. I'm very happy to have you joining me as we, once again, explore the big The Sims franchise basement of objects EA seems to have forgotten about. In fact, this is not the first time we descend the plumbob green stairs to reminisce about some of the icons that entertained us in previous games and that are unfortunately nowhere to be found in the current main title, The Sims 4. Of course, if you haven't watched them already, feel free to also check out our previous explorations as we've talked about the buffet table, the heart-shaped bed, the entertainment cake, and the pool table. But now let's talk about our girl, the hero to all of us Sims players, especially the ones who enjoy family gameplay, the little baker oven. The Sims 1 did have children as a life stage, but their selection of toys was a bit more limited, just like their gameplay was. Children in the first game don't age up and they don't really have aspirations or goals, with school being their main focus and activity. There were a few child-specific objects such as the dollhouse and the train set, but children couldn't use adult-focused objects like the stove or crafting stations, limiting their ability to influence the household. A more curated look at children in the franchise was definitely introduced with the arrival of The Sims 2, and I guess that's also why it's the second chapter that will showcase the first version of the toy oven, available already in the base game. Now, in The Sims 2, cooking is a skill that can be introduced to children as well. Reading books about cooking and watching the cooking channel helps gaining actual skill points, and if the free time expansion is installed, children can also build enthusiasm for the cuisine hobby. Needless to say, the toy oven helps with influencing young Sims' interests and skills in the culinary field. With a price tag of 100 simoleons, the object is found in the toys category, and the oven's description reads: "Your favorite little baker will love the toy oven from Rip Co. Goodies come out hot and tasty every time. Comes with a variety of plastic bakeware in sizes from cupcake to mega muffin. The muffin can be burned, and as with a normal stove, children with low cooking skill are more likely to burn it. A child using it may be distracted and walk away while the muffin is baking, or may simply forget to remove the muffin. In either case, the player will be able to direct the child to get it by clicking on the oven and selecting Get Food. The toy is not only super fun because of the actual success of this kind of toys. I mean, back in the day, who wasn't begging for an easy bake oven? I know I was, and yet never got it because my parents deemed it too messy. Which in retrospective, yeah, I can agree it was. But in The Sims 2, we don't get the messiness of playing with it. What we do get is lovely animations, as well as the possibility to have children making their own food to satisfy hunger needs while gaining fun and skill points. And it's undeniable that it looks extra cute. However, do not let it fool ya with its playful and fun colors. The little baker oven came with some difficulty for the player, and if you've ever played with it in The Sims 2, you know exactly what I'm talking about. You see, if there's a muffin in the oven and a child grows up without extracting it, the uncooked muffin will remain in the oven forever, as only children can use the toy oven. If this happens, you won't be able to delete the object in buy mode unless you use the Move Objects cheat. And speaking from my personal experience, until a Simmer friend gave me his cheat sheet, little me got stuck with those little baker ovens in the house forever. Now, as we've already seen with other objects, when The Sims 3 got her hands on the toy oven, she had to expand on the gameplay, which is one of the many reasons why so many players love The Sims 3. The little baker oven made a comeback in The Sims 3 base game, with exactly the same design and same object description from The Sims 2. But this time, the oven comes with 3 unique recipes: a muffin, a pie, and a cake. The muffin is the basic recipe, and children become able to make pies and cakes as their skill increases. If the Ambitions expansion pack is installed, children can also bake blueberry and vanilla muffins, chocolate and sugar cookies, caramel and chocolate brownies, and cupcakes. In terms of skill points, the little baker oven will not raise a child's cooking skill higher than 3 points, and those points will not be visible until the sim starts skilling in cooking as a teen or older. However, and here comes probably my favorite feature related to the toy oven from The Sims 3, if the expansion pack Generations is installed, children can read a baking report from the newspaper, which provides insights into the market for their baked goods, helping them set prices for their bake sales. They can then use the baker's half-dozen stand to sell their creations to family, friends, and Sims that are just passing by. I really like this extra connection, and I love the outcome of reading those reports from the newspaper. It's silly, but reading stuff like "the people demand chocolate" always makes me smile, and of course, it's another option of gameplay to explore with the children in the household and maybe even earn some extra simoleons. As I mentioned at the beginning of the video, although The Sims 4 has had plenty of packs and kits about either kids or cooking, we're still waiting for an official comeback of the little baker oven. Personally, I've always missed it, and that's why I was so happy to find it available as custom content. I used to have this version from The Sims Resource installed in my game, which had the look of a toy oven and had toddlers and children interact with it in the same way they do with the dollhouse. But I also found an exact copy of the original toy oven on Mod The Sims. This one actually doubles as a functional mini oven, recreating the original experience we had in The Sims 2 and 3. I'm going to add both links in the description of the video if you want to add this legend of an object to your The Sims 4 gameplay. Isn't the nostalgia hitting you hard? Me too. In fact, I think I'm going to cozy up and just lose myself in some hours of gameplay with The Sims 2. Of course, children in my household will be using the little baker oven. Let me know in the comment section below if you also really like the toy oven, if you miss it in The Sims 4, and if there are any other objects from the infamous The Sims basement you would like to watch a video about. You know, we're always up for a good adventure here at the Drama House. Feel free to like this video if you enjoyed it, and subscribe for more content about the past, present, and future of live simulation video games. My name is Lady Drama. Thank you so much for stopping by today. I hope I'll see you very soon.